Hi guys, welcome to our introduction lesson where I'm going to be introducing myself and taking you guys through what is required for economics at grade 10. I'm sure you are all excited to be in grade 10 and to be taking commercials and economics specifically as one of the subjects for grade 10. It's an exciting journey that awaits you guys. A lot of the things that we're going to cover, you are going to find very exciting and very informative. So welcome once again and congratulations for passing grade 9. Right, I am MT Bisbanda. I'm going to be teaching you guys economics at grade 10. Right, these are the textbooks that I need you guys to buy so that we are going to use in grade 10. These are the textbooks. We've got Focus, Economics grade 10. This is the textbook. You can also buy Clever Economics grade 10. You can also buy Oxford Successful Economics grade 10. Any one of these three. You don't have to buy all of them, but if you do have resources, you can get more than one source, because you are going to find along the journey or as we go that one textbook explains a certain concepts better than another textbook. So you can have more than one reference, even if it's not a textbook that is listed here. As long as a textbook is written caps, right, you can use that one as a reference textbook, but you need to ensure that you've got at least one of the three. Then you can have another one that you are using as your reference textbook. Don't buy a textbook that is not given here and tell me that's the one you're going to use. No, I need you to have at least one of the three, and then you can have another one, right? As long as it's caps aligned and it's for economics grade 10, right? That one can be your reference point. Right, so yeah, welcome. I'm excited to have you guys or to take you guys for economics grade 10. Right, it's a completely new phase that ushers you into FET. So there's a lot that is required of you guys. You're going to find that the work becomes a bit more challenging than what you guys are used to at grade 9 and grade 8. But trust me guys, if you listen to the instructions and you do as you are required, it's not going to be as difficult as some of you might find it to be. Just take the instructions and follow what I'm going to teach you today. Right, it is important that you pace yourself well and try to get into the swing of things early. Guys, grade 10 requires a bit more from you. You need to go the extra mile. You need to revise. Right, when I say to you guys, go and do a pre-reading. Pre-reading requires you to go and read a topic before I teach you guys on it. So you would find that this is something that maybe you were not doing in grade 9. And then there is also revision, where you sit down with yourself and you go over what we would have done. This ensures that, or it helps you to understand what you understood and what you didn't. Then after revision, if there is any concepts that you are not sure of, you are free and welcome to come to me to say, ma'am, I did not understand here, can you go over it again? So don't sit on things that you are not sure of or things that you did not understand. Right, I need you guys to ensure that you pre-read, you revise, you keep abreast with your work. You need to always be on top of things there. Use your time wisely. Don't leave it to too late. Don't tell yourself, I'll start studying in term 2, that's when we write exams, or term 4, etc., etc. You need to start studying as soon as yesterday. You should have already started reading, revising, etc., etc. You need to have an inquisitive mind, especially for economics. You need to have a mind that questions things. You need to have a mind that needs to inquire, a mind that is eager to get new information. So read, listen to the news, especially when it comes to business news. You need also to listen to what is happening. You need also to understand a bit of politics. Who is our governor? What is the current interest rate? Who is our minister of finance? Things like that. These are things that you're going to come across along the journey as we are learning and studying economics together. So I need to ensure that you guys understand the requirements from early on. Again, also consult with your peers, with your teachers, and make sure that you develop study habits that are sustainable. Don't start by studying or not sleeping and pulling out cross-nighters early on, and then by the time you get to the end of the year, you can't even study an hour. Start small and take small incremental steps. Maybe you can study 2 hours today, then maybe you can increase and then see if you can take 3 hours, etc., etc. But make sure that you've got a study habit that is sustainable. do all your work and attend all lessons. Guys, contact time is very important, especially under the times that we are finding ourselves in. Make sure that if there is any contact time where you are required to be at school, you are at school and you are attending all your lessons and you're doing all your work. It's very possible, guys. Time is very important. Okay, right? What is required of you? I have already sent you guys this on WhatsApp. You need a 2-quire exercise book for notes, that is covered. You need a 72-page for daily exercises. You need another 72-page for essays. You need Clever Economics textbook. I said this is the preferred choice, but you can buy any one of the following two. Okay, one, if you can afford more than one, yay, praise God. But if you can't, then just make sure you get at least one of these. You need a Croxel file. The Croxel file needs to be blue, guys. And again, you need to ensure that inside the file, you've got dividers, 10 dividers inside. Okay, you need pocket file for past exam papers, and then you need an eagerness and a willingness to learn. Okay, let's unpack economics at grade 10. Right, please note that economics has 4 modules, so it is divided into 4 different modules. You are going to see when we start doing the modules that they are a bit different, but they are more or less the same thing, but they are different. For example, in term 1, we are going to look at what is called macroeconomics. It's macro with a macro. We are studying the economy as a whole. We are looking at the way the economy operates, how do the people within an economy relate to each other, etc., etc. That is macroeconomics. Then term 2, we are going to look at microeconomics. It's a bit different from macro in the sense that when we look at microeconomics, we are looking at certain aspects within the economy, just that one aspect. We focus on it. For example, when we are looking at markets, we are just studying markets only. We are not looking at other things within the economy, but just markets. That is term 2. And then term 3, we look at economic pursuits, right? This is a bit of history here and there, where we look at the journey that economies have taken from the early economic systems that we had, subsistence farming, where people were hunter-gatherers, to where we are currently. So that is our economic pursuits. That is term 3 there. Then finally, in term 4, we look at contemporary economic issues. Yeah, here we are looking at issues that affect people within their daily lives on a daily basis, right? So that is what we are going to be looking at right along the journey, and it's the same for grade 11, it's the same for grade 12. Economics is always going to have 4 modules, and we are going to study them as follows. Okay, right. Again, let's continue unpacking economics, right? So your economics final exam has got 2 papers. So come end of year, come probably June exam, you are going to write 2 papers for economics. We've got economics paper 1 and economics paper 2. How is it divided? Paper 1, you are going to be asked on macroeconomics and economic pursuits. So the stuff that we do in term 1 and in term 3, that one is tested in paper 1. Then your paper 2, it's the stuff that we do in term 2 and term 4. That one you can expect. So you should know when I say to you, you are writing paper 1 tomorrow, you know what you are studying for. When I say you are writing paper 2, again, you know what to expect. Okay, right, let's look at the paper itself. Right, so the paper has got 3 sections. It's okay, when I meet you guys, I'm going to bring an example of a past exam paper, and we are going to look at it and familiarize ourselves with it in detail. But basically, it's got section A, which is compulsory, which is 30 marks. And from the section A, you can expect multiple choice questions, right? A lot of you guys like and enjoy multiple choice questions. In TP's class, you guys need to know, right? I said I'm Mem TP's Banda, so a lot of you guys, or I'm commonly known as TP. So in TP's class, what I can assure you is it's a crime, it's a punishable offense to leave a multiple choice question unanswered. This one, you cannot. It's a crime that I don't want any of you guys to commit. Make sure you always attempt multiple choice. If you're unsure, put any one of the 4 choices, but leaving it blank, this one I'm not going to accept, right? And then we've got a table where there is column A, column B. I'm sure you came across that in EMS, and then you mix a word with a terminology or a term that is given in column B there. And then also we've got give a term, 1 word phrase, etc., etc. I'm going to take you guys through all of this. And then we've got section B. Section B, it's 40 marks each question. You are going to find 3 questions and you have to answer 2. These are longer structured questions, right? So where there's a bit of application that is expected from you there, right? And then we've got section C. Section C, these are essays. I'm going to workshop you guys on how to write an economics essay. Don't worry about that. You are given 2 essays, and from the 2 essays, you are required to choose one. So that is exciting. Your essay would need to have an intro, main body, additional part, and also a conclusion. They don't worry. I'm going to carry out. We are going to have a week that is dedicated for workshopping you guys on how to write essays. It's very exciting because it carries 40 marks in the final exams. So you need to be comfortable with writing essays there. Right, and then let's look at the formal assessments you can expect this year. Term 1, you will get your assignment, 50 marks, and control test, 100 marks. Term 2, you are going to get a project for 50 marks. Due to the times that we find ourselves in, the COVID-19, etc., we are unfortunately not going to have our June exam, but you will be notified in due course if things change. And then you've got a case study, 50 marks, a controlled test in term 3, right, 100 marks. And then finally in term 4, you have your end of year exam, 200 marks there. That is exciting. Obviously, you now know the 200 marks includes the essay, the section B question, and also section A there. Right, so people, this is what you can expect there. Right, just before I leave, people, the big picture is it's always a dream of mine to say every learner that passes through my hands actually does well in life. So normally I don't want to associate myself with people that don't have a vision. I need children or learners that have got a drive, that have got a big ambition for their future. I'll make sure that I support your dream. I become your greatest cheerleader. So I need you guys to partner with me as we ensure that that future that you're planning or that future that you dream about is possible. I am going to assist you, right? It's very, very possible. No matter what circumstances you find yourself in, you can achieve whatever dreams you have. The Department of Education says the dream is 100% ACG. Every learner has to pass. Right. So remember, guys, hard work plus dreams plus dedication equals to success. Right, guys, under the times that we find ourselves in, ensure that you wash your hands with soap and warm water. Scrub your hands very well. Wash between your fingers, your wrist, under your fingernails, and at the back of your nails. Right, stay indoors, guys. Social distance. And if you have to go outside, make sure that you are wearing a mask. Thank you so much, guys. That was the introduction. Right, I'm going to send another video where we are going now to start and get into economics in detail, right? Doing our intro. What is economics? That is my homework for you guys. I need you guys to research for me and to have an idea what is economics. Okay, that is